YouTube, we're back at it again. Sorry I wasn't uploading videos in the last couple of days. I've been kind of busy with life and yeah, actual Duel Links player with a life. What the hell? And also playing a bit of Casey Cup. And also it was Easter, so a lot of family time, I guess, and stuff. So yeah, but anyways, we're back at it again with the optimized Burning Abyss deck. Let's go! So this is what the deck is looking like. I feel like this is something close to optimal. Now, a bigger list is being played more nowadays as people realize that you have a better grind game and that really you want to fit in more names like Barber and maybe more of the Rubik and stuff. Also trying to fit in more traps, and stuff like Fiend Griefing, which is amazing in this meta and also boosts the consistency, so for that reason we decided to play a bigger list and it's been performing the best, a lot of tournament wins and top performances. So yeah, this is the deck list. Now of course there are some choices that people don't agree with, and to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I'm just going with this version now, and maybe if if Burning Abyss topped the KC Cup Cope, we can revisit them again, with a different version potentially. But yeah, I think you should definitely play 3 bullies if you have it. It's just so amazing to get rid of your floodgated monsters. Usually, yeah, the floodgate is a big hit for the deck. Because you kind of have to wait. It stops you for a while, because all of your monsters basically get destroyed if you have a floodgated monster. If you have that monster on the field. So yeah, the deck does have a lot of strengths, but it also has a lot of weaknesses to like literally just folding down to a flip. But yeah, that's why I would definitely recommend 3 bullies. I'm playing 1 Metal Foes Fusion because I have Raigeki breaks to discard it. Also with Dante we want to mill it so we can gain more card advantage. So yeah, Breakthrough Skill is a nice trap, which also works when sent to the graveyard. So yeah, I explained Fiend Griefing. Raigeki Break is just a great card. I would say it's better than Karma Cut, because there's not many things in. I mean it's better to Karma Cut a monster for sure, like obviously. But the thing is that Raigeki Break deals with the back row as well, which, most times really what you want to be targeting is their back row. So for that reason I feel like Raigeki Break is nice, better than Karma Cut. I'm only playing 2 Rhino because I only have 2. 3 Skarm is standard, 3 Cheer is standard. We're playing Kytroid because it's amazing to mill, and also it's kinda nice in this meta where you want to survive against, very oppressive decks like freaking Gandora and the freaking DDDs and stuff, Metal Foes maybe, there's a lot of oppressive and very OTK-ish stuff in the meta, so I think Kytroid is pretty nice. Then we're playing 3 Farfa, it's basically one of your best cards. Then we're playing 2 Rubik because he's an amazing card in the grind game, because he enables you to go into the Virgin. Your only tuner really, and then with Virgin we can start yoinking their cards and building advantage. So yeah, and then also finally we have 1 Barbar for game. Why, you may ask? Well, because he's the only basically monster over with which we can deal enough damage to OTK if alongside Dante on the board, because he's 2500 when activating his effect and Barber is 17, so you basically deal more than 4000 damage. Whereas of course, yeah, Cheer is, but Cheer can't revive itself, whereas it can revive the Barbar. So yeah, that's why I would recommend 1 Barbar. Barbara. And yeah, we're also playing 1 Needlebug Nest. it's pretty nice because it, you know, usually you will mill pretty nice stuff, you know. Usually you will mill a lot of your cards that you want to mill. So yeah, Needlebug Nest is a pretty nice card. And then this is the extra deck. I would probably remove the Corbage package and play stuff like not Dante but Breaksword, because you can then pop the Metal Foes Fusion and then get a draw. Yeah, we definitely didn't even use the Giga Brilliant into Corbage combo, so yeah, there is that space for, you know, change. Also, Nightmare Shark is pretty optional as well, so yeah, I would definitely squeeze in a Breaksword here. But yeah, the standard is to Dante and Virgin, and then you play whatever rank 3 exceeds you have. I liked Alucard a lot to pop the back row. Like I said, maybe Breaksword would be nice. But yeah, that's the deck list. And now it is time to duel! Okay, let's see. So it looks like we have Gandora here. Now the thing is, we kind of have a nice matchup against Gandora, because the thing is that we can, after they banish the whole material, what people don't realize is that materials don't get banished because they technically weren't on the field, you know? So the Farfa, in other words, the Farfa goes into the graveyard, then it banishes his, we can banish his dude, and then on our turn we can do the Plana, delete his whole board, and he just his whole banished pile, and we just win, you know. So yeah, that's pretty nice. See, now we can go into the Dante, we can mill the Cheer, we can, as I told you here, we can into this, but we can also go, I was also trying out the Blazing Mars. How I feel about it, I don't think I like it as much, to be honest. But some people are playing it for added power, you know, power. So that's also something to consider. Another is so he couldn't gain much advantage, you know. You typically want to get with your gadgets and stuff. So here, even with one back row, we were able to stop him. But even if we didn't, you know, we could banish. Farfa, so we could banish him, you know, then minded the Plana, and then just win, because we also have follow-up, you know. So yeah, I would say this deck has a pretty nice matchup against Gandora. This deck has a pretty nice matchup against Phantom Knights, if you know what you're doing. And yeah, just a pretty nice, good deck. Control grindy deck, but also can be pretty fast. So yeah, I like it a lot. Sorry, I'm kinda all over the place. It's kinda late for me when I'm recording this video. And also, the thing is that, so you know, and I'm also kinda watching a stream. Okay, that was my bad, Why do I always do this shit? Okay, but anyways, let's focus. Come on, bro, focus. The thing is, I also was trying out different Burning Abyss monsters, like the dude, the Dragig. Yeah, definitely pronounce that well. But I didn't really like it, so I do it. Remove it. Fucking concentrate. Okay, so we mill. We also banish, Rubik, summon to the Alucard against back, you know, stuff. So banish, Rubik, summon to the Alucard against back, you know, stuff. It's amazing that we actually went with this to banish end of the Plana here, because it's probably the spy set, you know. So we want to get rid of it, and now we can just swing game, not the grit, and now we can just swing game, not the greatest, but again, it shows you how well we can keep going when we're not interrupted. And the thing is that Phantom Knights do have flips, but they only have basically 3 flips. Gandora doesn't have any flips. So for that reason, we do amazing against both of the decks, which are the best decks in the game right now. So you know, um, that shows you or tells you how good Burning Abyss actually is in this meta, and that's why it is. If you're actually looking at the results, it's performing amazing, especially the players who know what they're doing with the deck. The deck is pretty, you know, unique with the playstyle, and it doesn't have really. I mean, I guess you could say Dante Dante turn 1 pass is the you know the standard play, but it does seem pretty non-linear, maybe in my very biased, but okay. Anyways. Okay, let's see. Also, the thing is that unfortunately a lot of good side deck cards are pretty nice for PK. That are pretty nice for PK, and Gandora are actually pretty nice against freaking Burning Abyss as well. You know, stuff like Dirge, stuff like Shadow Imprisoning, stuff like what's it called, Chain Disappearance, you know, a lot of stuff. And also just pure back row is pretty bad for us, you know. So yeah, I think this was a mistake for him to drop the book, but let's see. Metal Foes Fusion can give us a draw. We can set the Fiend Griefing. He activates the navigation. We attack. He of course has the second apprentice, which was kind of tough for us, but we are lucky for us we have the Kytroid, otherwise we'd be in pretty big trouble. You know. But yeah, we can survive with Kytroid. Good thing for us is he, you know, he says, man, fuck your back row, I don't care about your back row, bro. Like, he had the negation of the back row, and he was like, nah, bro, let me exceed first, bro. And the thing is that now he can't negate the back row, which means we can Fiend Griefing, Farfa banish his Iban, and just win, basically. You know, now he doesn't have anything out of resources, he doesn't have even the back row negate, and he doesn't have any disruptions, so we can potentially OTK here. With Dante we can go and banish probably Farfa, yeah. We can banish his Iban, Mind of the Planet, Metal Foes Fusion. I was also trying out 2 Metal Foes Fusion, I didn't like it. So yeah, we can't OTK here it seems, but we still have, you know, the complete setup. He doesn't really have one card top decks. So yeah, can OTK this turn pretty comfortably. So yeah, I think this shows well the use of Kytroid, you know, how good Kytroid is. Also, I think it shows well how bad Ladder is. But yeah, we do be taking those. I didn't get the best replays, you know, but I did want to showcase, you know, what the deck. I wanted to showcase this deck, and I wanted to have it uploaded on the YouTubes, so people, you know, if they're looking for the optimized Burning Abyss, they can find this, and then they can, you know, have an example on how to build a deck. So yeah, I think it's kind of my duty now to do that, because not many people are left, and you know, that keep you updated with the optimal lists. And yeah, I'm glad that I'm one of them. That I'm left as one of the people who is showing you what are the best decks now, and play the best decks, what are the optimal lists, what are the lists that you should aim for, what are some free-to-play lists. And also I try to keep up with meme decks and stuff, you know. So yeah, I do a lot of everything, and hopefully you can appreciate that and stick around, you know, subscribe. Because only with your support I can keep making these videos. I'm not getting paid at all, so yeah, it does take a lot of effort, I would say. So yeah, the thing is, why would we negate here is because we can banish him then, and he doesn't have a negate. But the thing is, he can he can activate the thing with chain, which is kind of annoying for us. We can here go into the Dante. He can yoink the Dante. Now the good thing is we can still banish now because we negated. This is why breakthrough skill can come up sometimes, not that much. So don't worry if you don't have breakthrough skill. Don't worry at all, because this is basically the only example that it does come up, you know, that you want to actually negate their monster. Maybe against something like Harpies where you would negate their slash or something, you know. But the thing is now with Dante, when you banish his Red Eye Slash Dragon, the Dante still triggers to give us a card back. As you can see, when he's sent to the graveyard, we can get back the Skarm. And we can still keep going with Skarm and Cheer from the hand. We can go into the Al card and now start, you know, popping his back row. We can get rid of his breakthrough skill, banish his dude. This is why Mind of the Plana is so good. And now, because we have Karma Cut, we're actually in a winning situation here. Unfortunately, we don't have don't have Virgin in the mix, floating and stuff. But yeah, we also have the Cheer here set, which is pretty nice for us because we can vibe the Dante. And this is gonna be game because yeah, we can do this. Unfortunately for us, we don't top deck. He doesn't have a back row, so we can't Cheer. But now he finally sets, so we can finish the job. And yeah, decent replay against Red Eyes, which can be an impressive deck. Especially now with the skill, it's actually pretty good, I would say. It's been actually doing well in the tournaments as well. If you're following, you could see that. So yeah. Okay, and the last duel we have for today. Like I said, not amazing replays, just decent replays to showcase what the deck is trying to do. And how the deck is different from the regular 20 card version. So yeah. So we're playing against Gandora. I think against Gandora, like, you should just win, you know. I don't know how you lose against Gandora. But let's see. So this is a new version of Gandora with machines, which is pretty popular now. So maybe that is the optimal way to play. I'm very excited to see the lists in the KC Cup, which did the best. So stick for that as well. I will cover them as well. Okay, with Dante we can mill, he DD Crows, add twice, which means he lost 2 cards, but don't really care. Like, sure, banishing the Farfas was nice, but and especially because we could float with Cheer into them when destroyed. But you know, was that such a good idea? I don't know. Especially we have pretty lots of milling with Needlebug Nest, another one. You know, because we also have Licking Dude. What's it? It's named the Rhino, which serves you as another, you know, whichever name you want. So here, take into consideration that he can't go through that many interruptions, as he wasted really 2 cards. You know, he literally wasted 2 cards. And of course we Duel Meal, the Rhino with which we can send the Farfa, and that's gonna be easy game. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you now see what the deck is, you know, how the deck is looking like, how the new optimized version is looking like. Of course, it's not exact, you know. You don't have to copy my exact list. You want to build for yourself something similar. I would definitely get the 3rd Rhino in your position. And in machine, you know, I'm getting it. I'm slowly getting to it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed, like I said, you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Bye.